Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. All right, let's get this show.
Just go into the settings and turn it off.
Set. Go. Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on first. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on...
Don't you mean good tackle?
It'll be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set. Ready. 2nd and 8.
Oh,
the screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Herbert.
Damn it.
Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
What a great punt.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut.
Smart. Good play call, Kels. Good play call.
First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back.
You surprised me. I thought you'd be foolish enough to pass it out of there.
It's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Still some room at the 20. And they'll get him down at the 25-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And that's good yards.
Good shit, Kels.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To throw it on 1st down. Caught by his back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to bring it.
Give me my ball back, sir.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey. Set.
To throw, Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll run here on 1st down. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Set.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Set. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Run. Set.
Herbert back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hauled in left side. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Ready. Hey, Ray. Set.
Going ground game again here. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pass is caught by Addison. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Slot receiver headed left. Here's 2nd and 5. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the 49ers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Sending a receiver left. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Slot man in motion left. Here's 2nd and 14. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead off the turnover. Nevis with a point after. And the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I had my mic muted. What's up? I got it. I'm in the middle of a game. I have to do it after I'm done with this game.
First and 10.
I'm in the 2nd quarter.
Back to throw.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely I do it before the playoffs. Definitely.
Trying again following the set.
Oh, damn it. Good play, Kills.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them.
No, you didn't interrupt nothing. It was all good.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on
Shut up.
rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. first.
Give me that.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers will take over as
He
Humboldt
might
scores the
have.
interception
It might have
of
looked
the
like he was
season.
burnt, but he wasn't burnt.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They send a man in motion.
And that couldn't have happened at the worst time to the Pacers.
He's got a man left. Give him
Yeah,
13 on
in a
that
game
play.
7 to have your best player
Brings up
get
a
hurt.
San
That's
Francisco first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize.
well. He was
They know where they wanted him. They wanted him.
but he was the leader of the
space
team.
where
I mean,
could
but he
make
was the
that
point
against
guard. So to
comfortably,
have your best point
then
guard
go
get
to
hurt
work after.
like that.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10.
Hmm.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Run. Set. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
Damn it.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Damn it.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And their lead will remain at 13.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's a real short gain here, tackled at the 22. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shut up. You only beat me by a touchdown last time we played.
2nd and 8. We've got a screen to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a
He beat me by a
first down.
touchdown.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers with a long field ahead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set.
I've beaten you like twice, Spot'em. I've beaten you
On
twice.
first is Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle.
No, he's not because he's hurt right now.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er
He'll be back
first
for the
down.
he'll be back for the playoffs. What do you mean, Mario? I mean, right now the stand, yeah, but the standings could change.
Herbert throwing again. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's Herbert once more. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to take this.
How you figure that? I have position in that man 6'7", man. Yeah, you're not catching that. The only way you're gonna get that is if you undercut it.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Starts his return from the 23. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Give now to the running back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. They put a receiver in motion here left. From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And this one does not go far.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Run!
They give it to him again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half.
But it did.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he just sends it over
down
the
with
end
this.
zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Damn. You feel that's how you feel?
They'll come out throwing.
Good play. Oh, wow. He stayed up on his feet.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Man, all these people I'm playing with now are second year people. None of them are rookies.
Make that guy think you're trying to
They're like 3-4 years in.
Cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
They just been developed.
Throw left side, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Here's 2nd and 5. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Play action on first down. He rolls to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on
Come on,
first
what?
and 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by
Oh,
Fred Warner.
man.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Man, that game doesn't really mean anything to him anyway.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Show you right.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
No, not really. He just takes what you give him.
Pass play the call on 4th down.
Ah,
And
good play.
touchdown, New York.
Good one.
Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate,
Bruised
it was just a
ribs.
drive
You can sit down the rest of the game. I don't need you. Don't need you.
Elliott on now
Rest
to
up for the
attempt the point
playoffs.
after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Who are you talking about?
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
It's all right.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Receiver in motion, headed right. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Throwing now, Herbert. Catch made by Allen. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the
What's wrong?
epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion.
No, he didn't.
1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down.
He dropped it as soon as I went out of bounds. He didn't fumble it.
That shot.
Where you at, man? You just got to work?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and
Oh,
short.
okay.
Set. Go.
Oh, okay.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
And what? The free league? Oh, Oh, okay. Yeah, after I'm done
Third
with
down,
this game, I'm
1
gonna go
yard to
pick my
go.
team.
Set. 380.
Another carry for him.
That's
These drops just
bullshit.
short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I know. And you gotta worry. I'm going for it.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Set. Let's go, let's go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
This game of today, Caden,
So are you looking for the playoffs,
so
Tula?
different than the game I played. But that's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do is
Okay. So you played your
just takes
game.
a look at the big guys up front saying, "Give me."
That's what I knew that was gonna happen.
Throw came out
Yeah, I
right
said I'm
deep
sitting
down
up.
to him.
I'm
That's
sitting
an
my
incomplete
starting
pass.
QB out for this game right here,
No luck finding his
so
receiver
he don't
that
get hurt.
time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it.
Oh, here we go. Don't bring that garbage up.
Hit it out right. Misfire there. Couldn't connect.
Shut up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
Damn it. Good hand. Good hand.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No, I'm taking the field goal.
His kick is good. He needed to
30-7.
get there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers are going to take over after the interception.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath.
Why would he worry about the tight end? Because he's playing deep zone. That's what he's supposed to do. He's doing his assignment.
It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Herbert. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Mevis ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
God damn, Malik Neighbors. Good play.
Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be.
It's padding the stats, huh?
70 yards, And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot
And
on the
what is
barrel
that?
and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
When the game is already over, that's when you create offense.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings
I
up
don't
2nd
even
and
know.
5.
What are you trying to stop him from reaching the century mark or something?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Not gonna happen.
Back to the well again. And he
He got
pushes
30
forward,
more
but they
yards to
don't get
go.
much there. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I beg to differ. He getting 30 more yards.
Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It was about 10 there.
It is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And this is through the midfield.
15 more to
stripe
go.
onto the Giants side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Good
And
block.
on 2nd and short. And he's brought down.
That should
after
be
a
it.
nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
I wouldn't care if he did anyway.
They send a receiver in motion right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of
$110.
downs.
So I can get him $150.
In a running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Green hot. Green hot.
Trying the right side. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. Mevis ready to send this one away.
Your linebackers ain't that slow, are they?
Wow, bringing it out from the back of the end zone here. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him
No, just stand still. Stand still so I can knock his helmet off.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
18
Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle.
Damn, you good catch.
Down, it will stay right at the 39-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle.
Shit.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
19, Charger, 19.
They'll throw on 1st. Oh, no, they get him yet again. He breaks the tackle. And And the 49ers have it as he records his 7th interception
That's what the
of
name
season.
calling, man.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier
What the
to
name
stop.
calling.
For the sake of his mental game, I think it's
Not
about
necessary.
time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, good pickup.
Counter. And he's
Damn it.
just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he's down. Looks like they made
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to do a cheap-ass tackle.
Give him 3 on that game. And that's a 49er first down.
Expecting that animation to save you.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Cut out left.
Why? What's the point? The game over. Game over.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week in the wild card round. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
You're not hurting my starting quarterback, Kills. Hell to the no. He wouldn't. No, Herbert's my backup. How would you try when he didn't even play? My starting quarterback didn't play this game. I sat him out. No, that was a linebacker I sat out. My backup quarterback. Like I said, before we started the game. How about you get on? How about you come in the chat and check your schedule and then see how many games we got left. Yeah, damn it, man. Oh, he's 15-1. Who you play this week? No, I forgot who he plays this week. Indian. No, I play Kels. Oh, that's right. He got Buckeye. Damn it. So he gonna get the #1 seed. Damn you, Indian. He play. Oh, I ain't.